So guys, I am going to share with you one of my favorite simple seasonal recipes. It's an heirloom tomato salad with a warm vinaigrette. And I'm gonna actually be cooking on our Viking 5 series Induction Cooktop. Induction is huge now, it's super fast, it's all actually comes together through magnetic connection. That's how the heat source is happening, and that's where all the power comes from. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my burner and get started. It's gonna come together so fast, you're gonna be really impressed. I have a shallot here. This is gonna be a warm vinaigrette. It's one of my favorite ways to eat tomatoes. I've actually also seen a lot of people do this with butter, which is quite interesting, pouring like warm brown butter on top of tomatoes. Yum. Don't knock it till you tried it. So I am thinly slicing my shallot right here. It's a very big shallot, so I don't need a ton, probably about a quarter of the shallot. And we are going to gather all these slices up. First, we're gonna add in a little bit of our red wine vinegar. Okay, new bottle. And you guys are gonna see how fast this is going to start simmering. It's a really quick, fun way to make a vinaigrette. So I'm gonna add in my shallot because shallot tends to be a little intense sometimes. I wanna cut that flavor, that onion flavor. And this is almost like a quick pickle. So we've added in our shallot. And next, I'm gonna add in our honey because with a little acid, you always need something a little sweet. So we're gonna add in about a half a tablespoon of honey. And I'm not sure if you guys can see this or not, but it's already starting to simmer. That's how fast it comes together. That's how fast the Viking range Induction Cooktop dishes out a meal. It's pretty amazing. So it's already simmering, coming together. This is exactly why I use this range for this dish. I'm gonna let it simmer down and cook down a little bit. I want it to get slightly syrupy, and I also want those onions to kind of get a little translucent so they're a little less intense. So while that happens, while that's simmering, I'm gonna add in some fresh basil leaves just to add in some aromatics. I'm also gonna do fresh basil leaves that are not cooked down, but I wish there was smell-o-vision because you guys would be able to smell this. It smells amazing. So let that simmer for a few minutes, and I'm going to cut up our heirloom tomatoes. Summertime heirloom tomatoes are huge. They are readily available at all farmers markets, and you can see how beautiful they are on the inside. That is so gorgeous. And I like them about a 1/4 inch thick. Perfect. And I like to add a little variety. So I'm gonna do one green one as well. And we're slicing up our green tomatoes right now. And we are going to lay them all out and shingle these gorgeous colors onto this plate. Just like so. And one more. Okay, and on top of this, burrata. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. It's pretty much mozzarella wrapped with some cheese curd and like a gooey, ooey, delicious cheese cream in the center. So we're just gonna cut the burrata in half, and look how gorgeous that is inside. It's just so beautiful. And I'm gonna put that right into the center of our tomatoes. So we're set up to finish our dish, okay? We're gonna leave that there. This is looking actually perfect. So we are going to drizzle in some fresh olive oil to finish our warm vinaigrette. Make sure you guys are using a really nice olive oil because you're using really nice ingredients throughout this dish. We seasoned it a little bit with salt. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more since we added some more ingredients, and some freshly ground black pepper. Now it's time to season our beautiful heirloom salad. So I want to use Maldon salt. Flaky salt on top of tomatoes is key. It adds a nice crunch. You get the sweetness of the tomatoes, and that, you guys can hear that? Oh my God, that sounds so good. All right, so our flaky salt, make sure you get it on that cheese. That is unsalted burrata. And a little bit more over there. Perfect. Don't need our olive oil. We're good. I think that's it. Now it's time to add in our warm vinaigrette. I'm trying to add more ingredients and I don't even need to. All right, so we have our beautiful warm vinaigrette. That looks so nice. And our translucent shallots. And we're just gonna pour that right over our tomatoes and our burrata. And then I'm gonna finish it with some fresh basil leaves just to brighten it up a little bit. You don't need to use all that vinegar. You can also save it if you want. Gorgeous. And this is something that's so impressive for your friends when you're making this on your Viking range, obviously. This is something that's so important and it's so impressive to your friends. All right, some fresh basil leaves to finish it off. And one more. And there you have it, guys. We have a beautiful heirloom tomato burrata salad with a warm shallot vinaigrette.